Okay, in the last section, you completed your very first model using TensorBoard and PyTorch, and you were able to see how to use TensorBoard to visualize things during model creation. In this section, we're going to do a little bit more complicated model development and specifically do an example in image classification. So let's go ahead and get started with image classification and model development. All right, like I mentioned, we're going to do a hands-on example in this section for image classification. We're going to use the CFAR10 image dataset. This is a publicly available dataset. The reference is listed on the slide there. It essentially holds large number of small color images. Okay, they're broken down into 10 different classes, including things like airplanes, automobiles, birds, cats, frogs, trucks, etc. You can see all the examples here on the slide. Like I mentioned, the images are color and they are small, so they're only 32 by 32 pixels. When you see this throughout the course, they're going to look a little blurry. That's just because they're not high resolution to begin with, but this will give you a general idea of what the images look like. There's quite a few images. There's 50,000 images in the training set, and there's 10,000 images in the test set. The classes are balanced, so there's equal number of images for each class. And the whole problem that we're trying to solve in image classification is, can we predict what this image is, right? Can we predict what the class will be given just the image? Okay, so let's cover what you're going to see in this section. We're going to look at model graphs again, so we'll visualize something that's a little bit more complicated. We're going to also look at loss and accuracy curves over time. We'll be plotting those out during our training. We'll also be looking at confusion matrices, and this will give us an idea of which classes perform better than others. It'll also identify some problem classes and show the accuracy across all of the different image types. We'll also be visualizing image data. We touched on this a little bit previously in the course, but in this case, we'll do a little bit more visualization for image data, visualizing sample data as well as output images and their label. All right, so that pretty much gives you an idea of what to expect in this section.